Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's mission, we have the Black Legion versus the Dark Angels. This is our board today. So we have the Table War lava mat that I've had since, basically when it came out. Should be an epic game. Mike, what game are we playing today?
So, I'm going to run this rules randomly here. Mission 1.
You mean we're not playing the Relic as always?
No, I know, it's quite a different change.
All right, what's the mission?
So it's retrieval.
Okay, what's that one?
It is 4 objectives with take and hold.
No, move forward. There you go, Mike. Retrieval. So we're gonna get the board set up and we'll be right back with...
Whatever it is, hey.
Yeah.
We'll play map 3, which is Search and Destroy.
Fantastic.
Same quarters we played last time.
Oh, I love that one. So we'll be back with the setup and we will be back with the armies deployed and we'll start turn 1. We'll see you guys soon. All right, so we're back at the end of deployment. Michael's got his army castled up in this corner here. Mike, walk us through what you did here.
So we've put everything pretty much as close as we can. Joel's forces are very heavy in their shooting, so I need to move up really quick.
Okay, so what do you got here?
So we have the 2 Venom Crawlers, we have 2 Contemptors, both with fists. We have 3 groups of Chaos Space Marines over here.
1, 2, and 3.
The Chaos Space Marines' job is they're going to try and grab objectives.
Okay.
The rest is going to try and push up and assault, shoot, do whatever they can to damage those tanks.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a little bit difficult for you in regards to going through all of my wounds.
Yeah.
So we're going to go right into Dark Angels. I basically dropped some eliminators with Las Fusils here. I dropped another set there. I've got my Phobos master there. I've got my lieutenant sitting there. And then I've got 1, 2, 3 Primaris Repulsors, 1 Primaris Executioner sitting up kind of in the middle of the board. Over on this side here, I've got my Infiltrators kind of sitting near that objective. And up front, I put my Aggressors to try to pump out some shots into Mike's troops up front here. So I get first turn as the Dark Angels because I deployed first. Mike can attempt to seize.
I am, and come on. No, that's
No.
a 3.
So we'll be back with Dark Angels, turn 1. Okay, so we're back. Gonna start the shooting phase here. Mike is basically just in range on a few things. So we're gonna start with the Aggressors up front here. And each guy gets 6 shots for his gauntlets. So just grab the 6 dice here. So we're gonna start with that. And then we're gonna do the D6 for the rockets as well. Any questions, Michael?
How cheesy are Aggressors?
They're not that. Mine moved. So.
Yeah, at least they have no AP. Not like those dirty Space Marine ones.
Yeah. So hitting on 3s. So not bad, but not great. And wounding you on 4s.
Yep.
That's a lot of 1s.
7.
So that's 5. Okay, and then I'm just gonna do, they each get D6. So 3, 6, 7 more shots. So these are also hitting on 3s, not good. And wounding on 4s. So total of 6, Mike?
6 in total, okay.
6 total.
Okay, and that was against the Aggressors, against my Chaos Space Marines over here.
Yes.
Since I spent the command points on the cover, they are saving on 2s. So all saved.
All
good.
saved. Okay. That's what we're used to seeing with Michael's saves if you've been watching the battle reports. Next, I'm going to shoot the Repulsor right here. And just to make sure I get all of the armaments correct, we are going to start with the Twin Heavy Bolter. So this is 6 shots.
And who's the heavy bolter going into? And where are the rest of the shots going into?
The heavy bolter is going. All the shots are going to go into your Space Marines.
Okay, you're trying to wipe them off the board, huh?
Yeah. So hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. So that's 4 from the heavy bolter.
Okay, so 4, -1, so these are 3s.
Yeah.
So one guy
goes down. And then we've got the heavy onslaught cannon, which is 12 shots. So once again, hitting on 3s. And the heavy onslaught cannon is strength 5, so wounding on 3s. So that is 5 more at -1.
Okay, back up to 3 again.
So another goes
One
down.
more.
And then we have the little onslaught cannon, which is 6 shots. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s.
Ooh, 5.
4, 5.
Okay, 5 more. 3 ups. Oh no, that takes out the rest of them.
Okay, so that's that guy.
And that's first blood for the Dark Angel as well.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so next I'm going to shoot. How many wounds are on these crawler things?
I believe they have 10, but
Okay.
I'm not sure. They're toughness 7.
Well, Mike's looking that up. I think I'm out of range now for the Fragstorm gauntlets, or Fragstorm launchers on this guy here, so I'm not even gonna worry about that. I think what I'm going to do...
Yeah, they have 10 wounds at toughness 7.
Okay. So las fusils can't target characters, if you were unaware. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm gonna shoot this squad into him there. Now, do they have any special saves or anything, Mike?
They have a demon save.
Okay, which is a 5-up, correct?
Which is a 5-up. Or cover, which I believe in this case will be a 5-up as well.
Yeah. So I'm going to do the 3 shots so they're hitting on 3s instead of 2s. I just think that to try to get the extra wounds right now is probably the better way to go.
So rerolling 1s for being Dark Angels.
Yes. So 3 hits, strength 8 on toughness
7, needing 3s.
Needing 3s. Oh!
Triple 1.
I'm going to use my...
You
my warlord trait.
You burn it off right away?
I'm going to burn it off right away. And I can reroll 1 as well with a command point, correct? So if I use my warlord trait.
Yep, you could.
Okay,
Yep.
so what I'm going to do is I'm going to warlord trait.
Oh, there it goes. Isn't that usual, boys? You reroll it and it automatically becomes lower. So 1 hit with the
1
command
hit.
point. And do you get that command point back on a 5-up?
I do. On a 6. So 1 wound. So that's -3. And I think they're 3 damage now, right?
Yep,
The last
3
few.
damage. Eh? So, 5-up demon save. Oh no, goes through. So he takes 3.
And it's 3 damage.
So he is down to 7.
Down to 7? Come on, Mike. That wasn't planned. Hey, all hit and then nothing. Like, come on.
Triple 1s. I wish you
Triple
roll more 1s against my army.
Well, Michael, I have been rolling 1s against your army. I'm just glad you're not playing the Death Guard. Go and check that battle report where Michael made 550 Phil Pains. Don't even. Okay, so these guys are going to do the same thing. They're going to shoot into him. Okay, so all 3. So that's 2.
Reroll 1s for being Dark
I
Angels.
reroll 1s for being Dark Angel, so that's 3. Needing 3s.
3 wounds.
3 wounds. 5-up demon save.
Saves 2.
Saves 2. So 6 more wounds.
He's down to 1 at the moment.
He's down to 1. Oh. Well, that's not nice. Oh, man, that kind of limits me a little bit here. Probably should have moved this guy, because now... Yeah, that's a strategic flaw on my behalf. I should have shuffled this guy forward, but you live and you learn. So, do I waste? Nope, because 24 inches on all of that. Oh, Joel, what did you do? Why didn't I do that, Michael? How short am I?
Well, the onslaughts are 24, aren't they?
They are 24.
Oh yeah, nothing.
So nothing there, but I can probably shoot this Helldrake. I think I can.
Yeah, you can shoot the ghost Helldrake there.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the 2 onslaught cannons into your white Helldrake.
Okay.
So that's going to be a total of 18 shots. And I'm going to declare the... Oh man, do I want to waste a double las cannon into a guy that's got 1 wound?
I think you might have to, because he's the...
Well, I can shoot...
I used to use the heavy bolters if you have one a different tank.
No, I can shoot the 2 characters into it and maybe get 1 shot off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
1 wound. I think I'm going to put the other las cannons, though, into the other guy.
Okay.
Just to try to neuter. Because that guy with 1 wound left, do they deteriorate, Mike?
I believe they do.
8, 10, 12, and then 2, 4, 6. Do you mind if I... Oh, I have to roll these separate. Because one's... No, I don't. They're both strength 5. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to roll them all together. Hope you don't mind.
Yep, it's all the same thing.
So, hitting on 3s, and I get to reroll 1s because of the...
Yep, the captain there.
The Master, Michael. Helped a little bit. And these are strength 5 into toughness 7, correct, on a Helldrake?
That's right, wounding on 5.
Wounding on 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, Michael.
So you got 4, 3 ups. So it takes 1 wound.
Takes 1 wound. Okay, and then the 2 last cannons into your other crawly thing. So 2 last cannons, both hit. Needing 3s, both go through.
Okay, 5 ups.
1 goes through for 2 damage.
2 damage. He is down to 8.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot my lieutenant into your guy to try to knock off that last wound.
Okay.
So hits.
Wounds on 5.
Wounds. Minus 1.
So it's a 3 up.
Oh, he makes it. Okay.
That's 3 up because he has our overshrouding cover from our stratagem.
Yes. Yes. All right, so do I shoot the big boy now? So the Repulsor Executioner, this is the first time I've ever played with it. I just got it base coated and started doing some shading and layering. So yes, it's not fully painted yet. But what I'm going to do is he has a 30-inch range on his onslaught cannon. So he can hit the Helldrake if we're going from GW rules of base or hull to that.
Yep.
So he'll shoot his these onslaught cannon into that Helldrake. He's going to shoot his heavy bolters at 36 inches into that plague burst crawler there.
Oh, the venom crawler?
Venom crawler. And he's going to shoot his big cannon, and he can shoot it twice. And he's going to shoot it into the other venom crawler.
No, okay.
Okay. And because he can shoot it twice, I believe it's at 2 different targets, correct?
That's right. Hey.
He has to choose 2 targets.
Well, it'll say whether or not he can shoot at the same target with twice, or if a different target.
So in move phase, if this model does not move its distance less than half, it can shoot the heavy lasers for a macro twice. In the shooting phase, this weapon must target the same unit both times. That's fine.
It's just you're both the same guy.
So
okay.
His onslaught cannon into your Helldrake, his heavy bolters into that venom, his big cannon into the other one,
Okay, the venom crawler.
the venom crawler, and the Icarus heavy stubber, 36 inches, into your guy as well.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do this. So let's start with the heavy destroyer cannon. So 2 shots.
Yep, shoot
Hitting
twice.
on 3s with rerolls because of the master. Nope. So 1 hit off the first one. So 2 hits at strength 10.
Yep, so wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s. So 1 goes through at -6.
Okay, 5 demon save.
Or sorry, -4.
Yeah, he saves it.
He saves it. Okay, so let's do the Iron Hill Heavy Stubber.
Okay.
So 6 shots, plus 1 because to hit, because you have the fly keyword. So re-rolling those 1s. And strength, yes.
1.
1.
1.
-1.
3 up.
Nope, on a 2.
He's down to 10.
Okay, 6 shots on the heavy bolter.
Okay, 6 shots against the venom.
Oh, sorry, I have to shoot the heavy onslaught cannon into your guy as well.
Yep.
Because I declared that, sorry. So 12 shots. There's 4, there's 6.
This is still
into the Helldrake, yeah.
Helldrake.
Yeah. So that was my bad, sorry. Should have done that all together here. So hitting on 3s. Wounding
on 5 as well.
On 5s as well.
So 2 looks like.
We're looking at 2.
Okay, 3 ups. Oh, it takes 1 more. Down to 9.
Yes.
You're just nickel and diming him.
Nickel and diming him. Okay, so I've got the heavy bolter into your, sorry, what are they called? The venom crawler?
The venom crawler.
Okay, so hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s, correct?
Yep, another 2.
Another 2.
3 ups. Ah, it takes 1.
And does he explode?
Does he explode?
He does not.
He did not.
So the venom crawler is gone. Which, you know what, you're surviving extremely well for the amount of shots you're facing right now, Mike.
I'm actually surprised. I thought the initial volley was going to be much worse.
Well, I rolled a lot of 1s, which is typical. Guys.
Very, very typical. And we still have
1 repulsor left.
yeah, so it's two last cannons left. And
4 last cannon shots.
Oh, 4 last. He's got the last 10
Yes.
on there.
And then we have these guys left,
Yep.
and technically the master.
That's right.
But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot this guy next. So his mini onslaught cannon is going to shoot into your Helldrake.
Okay.
His las talon is going to shoot into your Helldrake.
Are you trying to load him up, huh?
And the double las cannon is going to shoot in your venom crawler.
Okay.
So let's go with the double las cannon into your venom crawler. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 3s.
Hitting on 2s.
Or hitting on 3s, sorry.
Yeah.
Which still hits, sorry.
Okay. 5 ups. Man, he's
Oh,
good.
there you go. The las talon hits. Wounds.
5 up.
Whoa!
See, that's what I like to see.
Yes.
If only I had disgusting resilient on this as well.
Yeah, well. Demon saves, demon saves, demon saves. Rerolling the 1 for being within 6. Nothing. So the last thing that's going to shoot is the master into the Helldrake. Hits. Wounds. And this is -2, which are fine. And the infiltrators into the same Helldrake.
Oh, okay. I'm going to try and do those auto wounds.
Try to do those auto wounds. So 2, they're assault 2, correct? I believe.
Yes.
Yes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 shots. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling the 1s because of Dark Angels. Nada.
So 3 auto wounds and
3 auto wounds and 1 more wound.
4 in total.
4 auto wounds.
So it's 4 2-ups. And he's good.
Yeah, because they're not -1.
Nope. And thank God for that cover. I needed it this phase. That was quite a bit of shooting coming in. And
Yes.
I don't think I'll have the same shooting, but hopefully I can get some of my stuff close enough to get some charges off. As you can see, he's strategically positioned some of his models so that they are unchargeable.
Yes.
But hopefully we get some flamers into them from some dual flamer contemptors with some nice juicy hell flamers.
Yeah, I think your I think you're doing all right. You survived quite nicely. You made a lot of those invuln saves. But, you know, you're down. He's bracketed at this point, right?
Nope, not
No?
yet.
Okay.
Nope, he's only lost 3 wounds.
Oh,
Yeah,
only 3.
He's going to auto regen 1 back as well at the beginning of my turn.
Yeah. So, and you have what in reserve? Sorry? Your Terminators?
I have a 10-man squad of Terminators and a full 3 Obliterators.
And they can come in turn 2.
And they'll come out in turn 2.
Yeah.
So I have 1 more round to survive, and we'll try and push some objectives here.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll see you then. Fantastic, guys. We're back for the Black Legion turn 1 movement.
Yeah.
Mike, what's the game plan?
So we're going to try and push it, and just try and get as close as possible, because I have a lot of short range weaponry. So this contemporary, he's going to move up. He has 2 Hell Flamers.
Okay.
So he should be able to do quite a bit of damage.
Hopefully.
He will move up.
He'll just be outside if he goes after
He may advance. Yeah, he's going to advance.
Okay.
Because the flamers are assault weapons, hey? So 6.
6.
So he's going to go 15. He's going to try and put himself just between the 2 there.
Okay.
Because he'll be within flamer range of either. So just in case that he can't do the job, he should be able to finish him off.
All right.
He won't be able to charge, but that's okay. The Venom Crawler over here, he is going to advance.
Now he auto regains a wound back.
Yeah, so at the beginning of the turn, both the Helldrake and the Venom Crawler regain 1 wound.
Okay, so he's up to 9.
So he's up to 9 and
he's up to 10.
10.
Okay, sounds good.
If I can find 10, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so he's gonna run up and hopefully get a charge off.
Okay. And he has no shooting or anything, Mike?
He does.
He does.
Yep.
Okay.
He has an assault weapon.
Okay, sounds good.
The Helldrakes.
Where are the Helldrakes going, Michael?
You know, I think this one, since they move 30, he is going to place himself juicily between those juicy targets over there.
Yes.
But he does have to stay outside of an inch.
He's got to stay outside of an inch, correct?
So he's there. This one is only down 2 wounds there. And so he's going to fly over. And he is going to position himself right next to that juicy captain.
Master.
You know
Get
what?
it right.
Chaos doesn't make that distinction. They just see some lowly lapdogs of the Emperor.
I disagree, sir.
Or are these...
Nope, don't even start. Dark Angels are not traitors. I don't care what you have to say.
Okay, so now...
You're Lord Discordant.
The Lord Discordant, he's going to... I was going to see if he ends up over here.
How far can he move?
So he moves... I believe he moves 12. I don't have to verify that.
The big thing in tournaments, guys are running like 3 of these guys. They're just nasty.
They're pretty good. So he moves 12. I did put the Talisman of Burning Blood on him.
Okay.
Which means he can advance and still charge. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to advance him. I'm going to hope that he can land over here. And maybe get a charge off, or potentially over here and get a charge off.
Okay.
So advance roll on him. On something big. Oh, well, that's pretty good. So that's a 16. So what he's do, he's gonna curve through there, and he's gonna put himself just over here.
Okay. And what about, are your troops moving anywhere?
Yep, so the Master Position, he's also gonna advance. So he's gonna go 12.
Sorry, and who is that?
He's a Master Possession.
Master of Possession.
So he's gonna move up over there. And he is within power range, so he'll give some extra protections on there.
All right.
9. These guys over here, they're going to, I think they're just going to walk over here.
Okay.
They don't have anywhere to get real quick, so. What do I want to keep? Actually, they're going to, no, they're actually going to stay there for now.
Okay. So they just did a big circle around that.
So, no, actually, no, yeah, they have. I'm going to go back my, make my decisions.
All right.
Always question yourself.
Six and a half to 7 inches on Mike's movement.
6.5. I'll just advance them just to make sure that everybody knows.
Alrighty.
End up over there.
And what about these guys here?
Now these guys, they're gonna move just normally, and they're just gonna walk towards that objective over there, and maybe if I'm lucky, put a wound in over there.
Okay. Psychic phase. Everything's moved.
Psychic phase.
What are you doing?
So the only thing that's really going to, well, actually I guess they could both potentially have a help. So he's going to cast Cursed Earth. Does not go off.
Okay.
I think it's going to advance. Ideally everything will charge out of his range, so it's not going to matter too much. And he's going to cast the reroll ones. Infernal Power. He's going to cast Infernal Power on the Venom Crawler there.
Alrighty.
Does not go off.
Does not go off. Needs a 7. Yeah.
Oh, it needs a 6. So it does go off.
Oh, it does go off.
Yeah,
Okay.
just right on the dot.
Alrighty. So what's next, Mike?
Okay, so we're going to go into shoot phase here.
Alright, we'll just keep rolling then.
This guy here.
Okay.
He's going to target them up there.
He is.
He has 2 Hell Flamers, which are 2d6.
So 5.
5 hits. This will be wounding on 3s.
Okay.
So that's 4 at -1. And these are 2 damage each.
-1.
So they're still rolling on 2s. Because they have
Yeah,
plus
they have plus
2
2
for their cover.
So 2 up.
So
one guy?
2 damage. Yep.
Okay, so one guy has got 1 wound left. Or sorry, no, they should be dead.
Yeah, one guy is dead.
One guy is dead, and I'll take it from the closest range here.
Now these guys.
I'm thinking Custodes. Custodes is my 3 wounds.
Yeah, Custodians are the 3 guys. Hey,
Yeah.
these guys back here are going to hope for some lucky shots. Hey?
Okay.
There's 5 of them, each with bolters. 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 guys.
3 guys.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting like me.
Wounding on 4s.
Wounded on 4s.
2.
2.
So 2 ups. 1 wound.
1 wound.
I have to decide whether or not I'm going to hope that I get some lucky charges off over there.
Okay.
So he's going to fire his flamer into them as well.
Alrighty. So 2d6.
2d6.
For 7.
Wounding on 3s again.
3s.
So 5 again.
5. 2 ups.
2 ups.
Come on, Terminator saves. Dang it.
1 more. Well, at least that 1 wound didn't count for anything.
1 more guy. Okay.
Okay.
What about that guy? Can he shoot?
Yeah, the
Let's
Venom
just go
Crawler.
this way if you don't mind.
Sure,
It just
sure.
makes it easier for filming, but you can obviously do whatever you want to do. I don't want to
It's
force
been a
you.
little while since I've played these ones, but he's going to shoot. Hey.
Okay.
He has...
And what's he shooting, Mike?
He's shooting his Excruciator Cannon.
Okay. And for those of us who don't know the Chaos Goop, what is that?
So it is a D3 shot.
Okay.
I believe he has 2 of them, actually. It doesn't say it in Battle Scribe, so...
Well, if it doesn't say it in Battlescribe, it doesn't count.
Yeah, So he has a pretty good shot. It's actually stronger than what you might think it would be.
Okay.
But he does hit on 4s. He's just out of range of the Lord Discordant, so he won't get his boost.
Okay.
So he is going to be sticking to that 4 rather than hitting just a regular 3 up. Yeah, so he has 2 Excruciator Cannons. He's going to put those into the closest repulsor.
Okay.
Because I'm worried about killing off aggressors and not being able to make my charge anymore.
All right. So
2d3 shots.
So for 4.
Grab 2 more over there.
Okay. So it's shooting from this guy into this guy here.
And he is hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s.
So 3 hits.
3 hits.
It is strength 8 right now because
Okay.
he's still his top bracket.
Strength 8.
So wounding on 4s.
4s.
Oh, that's
Nothing.
just unfortunate.
Well, Mike, you survived a whole lot of las cannons last turn.
But he did get Infernal Power off, which means he'll reroll the 1.
Okay. For a 2.
Thanks,
Alrighty.
rerolls.
Thanks for your rolls. Alright, so next you've got...
The Lord Discordant, he advanced, so he can't shoot.
What about this Hell Turkey?
Yeah, so we have that Hell Turkey, and I'm wondering if... Oh no, they advanced over there, so I won't shoot them. So that Hell Turkey is going to shoot his Bale Flamer.
Okay, at the Eliminators.
And he's going to shoot it at the Eliminators. So, D6 shots.
For 3.
These are wounding on 3s. So 2.
2.
This is -2, so they'll just get there.
They just get those 3 up.
Yeah, there's base 3.
Oh!
That's 2 damage each, so it's
Ooh.
2 guys.
You know what? I'm going to reroll 1, Mike.
Okay.
There we go.
So 1 guy lives.
1 guy lives. Well, 1 guy dies.
That's right. Hey.
We'll take this guy off.
Okay, the other Helldrake is going to follow suit and do the same thing.
Into the...
Into the same blast fuses.
Okay.
1 shot.
1 shot.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to spend a command point and reroll it.
Okay.
So I'm down to 5. 3.
For 3 shots.
Wounding on all but 1.
Oh, no!
2 guys.
2 guys. So those guys are gone. Ah! And don't worry, guys. Those are actually primer gray with some green on them. Not like Michael's plastic Mortarion.
No.
Or-
It's not gray. It's just prime gray.
That's not primed gray either, sir.
Come on, guys.
Alright, so other than your Lord Discordant for some shooting.
So Lord's going to advance, so he can't shoot.
Okay.
He has an auto cannon, not the Bale Flamer.
So assaults.
Assaults.
But first we gotta check this guy. Right?
No,
Yes,
that's the
2.
end of the round, but he can't actually fail.
No,
He can't fail.
he's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna assault.
Yeah.
Who's gonna assault where?
So we're going to start with the Contemptor here.
Okay.
He's going to attempt to charge the aggressors there.
Aggressors.
And... Oh, should I... He's going to play it risky.
He's -2 to charge the repulsor, remember.
That's right. What is the charge range there? Oh no, I need 11. Hey, no, he's just gonna stay on there because he needs an 8 for them.
Okay, so I have 6 shots, and I'm gonna let you film this while I do my Overwatch. Okay, so and then D6 for the cannons or the missiles as well. So 3, 2, and 4. And they're basically all the same strength anyway.
Yep. Now
6s.
where's the 5s?
6s. And because they technically moved in their...
We'll get 1 more there.
Yes. They technically moved, so I don't get to reroll the 1s. And needing 5s, I would assume.
Yep, need 5s.
So 1.
So 1. He gets on the Contemptor. He's good.
Okay, and do you want to roll your assault?
Yep. So
I'll steal that back from you.
he needs
You said an 8, right?
Oh, darn.
7.
Okay, I'm gonna spend my command point and use it.
Another command point.
So I'm down to 4. He makes it.
He makes
Makes
it.
it with a 10. So he's gonna put himself just way over here. He's gonna hug that guy because I hope to consolidate into the Contemptor and get it to move. At least if I.
Well, he has the fly keyword. It doesn't really hurt me to move.
Well, he has the fly, but if you move, you're not rerolling ones.
Yeah, but I'm gonna move him anyway away from you.
Well, yeah.
Either way.
Oh, it's just a force.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Alrighty, what's next?
Okay, so next the Venom Call is gonna try.
Okay.
And he needs an 8 as well. Right?
8-inch. So let's see a low, because those aggressors are pretty nasty in combat now.
That's 6. No, he's not gonna make it.
Okay.
Okay, the Lord Discordant will do the same.
Into whom, sorry?
Into the aggressors as well.
Oh, okay.
7.
7. So you got to go around.
Yeah, so he does have to go around. So
That'll be close, I think, Mike.
I don't think
Not to
he's
be-
going to. No, he doesn't make it.
No. Honestly, guys, because he has to go around the terrain. I don't know if you can really see that
You
here.
have to.
Go around. Unfortunately, it's not. Normally we play pretty friendly, but for on the channel here, we want to try to be as honest as we can.
That's right. So of course, then the 2 final charges over here.
Okay.
He's going to charge into the lieutenant, and then he's going to charge into the chapter master,
Okay.
or into the.
So
company
lieutenant,
master.
2 shots.
No.
Nothing. And the master, 2 shots.
Hit master.
1 hits.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. On lieutenant, makes it of course,
He does.
and on the master.
Makes it. Which you shouldn't kill me.
That depends how you roll.
Well, he has a 3 up. Or sorry, a 4 up invuln, right?
Yeah. Well, I've seen those fail all the time.
You have. Alright, so you want to do. Who's going to go first?
So we'll do the contemptor first, I think.
Okay.
So he has 2 fists,
Alright.
so that may puts him up to 5 attacks.
Okay.
So he's 4 base plus 1 to the fist.
Okay.
But he also gets plus 1 for hateful assault.
Oh, okay.
So 6 attacks. He's hitting on 2s.
Oh, okay.
So all hit.
All hit.
He is going to be strength.
Is it times 2?
Yeah, it's times 2. I think
So
he's
I
like
assume
strength 14 or
probably
something.
strength 14.
Yeah.
So
So he's wounding on 2s.
winning on 2s.
So it's 4. And these are minus 3.
Okay.
There's 3 damage each.
Okay, so let's do them one at a time then. Takes it. Second one. Takes it. Third one. Takes it. So either way.
Yeah, they're all around.
Ah! Knocking over terrain. So those 3 don't even get a chance to swing.
Yeah, and then he's going to consolidate into him and end over here.
Okay.
Just put himself as closely as possible there.
Well, he only gets his 3 meaty inches.
Yep, it's 3 inches high. So he was here, and he's just gonna shimmy over there.
Yeah.
Essentially, that's just kind of reduces where you can go. Either you have to back up. You can't back up towards your guys, but maybe farther out to the side.
Well, I can fly around you, right? So
Yeah,
it really doesn't
I don't
matter
think it's
where
gonna
you
be. Yeah.
go. Okay.
So next, we'll do the Helldrake on the lieutenant.
Sure.
Okay, he has, I believe, 3 attacks.
I think it's something like that.
Yeah, he's not super powerful, but you know, he can get lucky. Okay. So he has 4 attacks right now.
4 attacks.
Plus 1 for hateful assault again.
Plus 1 for hateful assault. Your vehicles get it too.
Vehicles get it too.
And did you consolidate into combat with him?
Actually,
Because he'll get to hit you back, right?
yep, he'll get to hit back. Sorry, the Hellbrutes do, and the Contemptors, but you're right. The Helldrakes do not, because they don't have that roll like the Space Marines do.
Okay.
So 4 attacks. He's hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Now, should I use?
What do you think?
What's his invuln? Does he have an invuln?
The lieutenant does not.
Okay. I'm going to
just
spend
a
1 for Demon Forge on him.
Okay.
So I'm down to 3, and that's going to let him reroll everything against him.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s. Reroll.
Okay.
Wounding on 3s. Rerolling for Demon Forge. So if it's 4 at minus 1.
Okay.
So 2.
He's Phobos in. No, that doesn't matter. I was gonna say because he's in terrain.
Oh yeah, no, it wouldn't help.
Okay.
Okay, so these would be 3 each. So for 4 wounds.
For 4 wounds. I'm just gonna double check how many wounds he has. I think he's might be dead. Let's just double check. How's your turn going, Michael? What do you think?
It's not going too badly. It was never so much the eliminators and things that I was concerned about. It's the repulsors and their shooting back in this coming phase. because now I'm pretty much within a lot of their shooting range of a lot of the small guns, the mass frag storm cannons.
Yep.
Which is going to do quite a bit. And as well, I don't have the cover from the stratagem anymore. So I gotta hope to get some lucky stuff out.
Okay.
Here.
How many wounds did you take?
He did. He gave 4 wounds.
4 wounds, so he's got 1 left.
1 left? Okay.
Marked. Sounds good.
Okay. And then we'll go over to the one on the master.
Yes.
So again, 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s. All but 1. Okay, he's wounding on 3s again. Ugh, just 1.
Just 1? Nope, takes it.
So D3 for 1.
For 1. Sounds good.
He has what, 5 wounds or 6 wounds?
The master's got more, right? So 6 wounds, I think.
Yeah, the masters usually pretty heavy, especially if they're Primaris.
Yeah.
They got that extra wound.
There's 6 wounds.
Okay, so 5 down to 5.
Okay, so my Phobos guy's gonna hit you back.
Okay.
And he's got 5 attacks. So 5 attacks.
This is on the lieutenant.
The master.
Okay.
So hitting on 2s, rerolling because of himself, and wounding you on strength 4 against toughness 7.
So 1.
1.
So any negative on it?
Nope.
Okay, so 3 up.
Makes it. And the lieutenant in Phobos armor has 4 attacks. 2.
3 ups. Nice.
Makes it.
And your tank attacking back
Yes, so the repulsor,
are surprisingly good in close combat.
yeah,
Yeah.
6 attacks. 6 attacks.
Hitting on 6s, right?
Hitting on 6s.
1.
1.
They didn't like strength 7 too.
Yeah.
No wounds. Hey.
Their strength 8.
Oh, strength 8. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's 1 wound.
That is a wound.
So 3 up. Ooh, I think he takes it.
He does take it. I would assume. Unless he has a 2 up.
No, 3 up. Yep, takes it. So down to 9.
So he's down to 9. Sounds good. So that's the end of your turn.
That is the end of my turn. You know, it wasn't too bad. We moved up. I think the next turn when I get my deep strikes in is going to be my golden day.
Well, you better do something with them, because if not, I think you're about to get shot off the board here.
Space Marine Chaos Destruction coming up.
Okay guys, so we're back. I know Mike's got some deep strikers coming. However, I do have quite a few Phobos Marines with the Omni Scramblers, which means that he can't drop within 12 inches of me. So I'm thinking, how can I completely nullify how much he has in regards to dropping it on me? So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to drop these guys down, right? So it's gonna go down.
Oh yes, Space Marine, just any cowardly falling back.
Yeah. Just making sure that
Or should I say tactically falling back?
tactically.
Do you know who else retreats? Chaos Space Marines.
Right, so we're basically going to give up some shooting, and because you've got to stay within 12. So I'm going to move him here. Actually, going to drop him down and drop him down just to maintain coherency. And we're going to advance real quick just to really mess you up. So if I go the full 6, I don't need to go the full 6, so I'm going to go up there, go up there, making sure that I've got my 2-inch coherency, go here and here. So that gives you 12 inches. There. So even if you wanted to.
It's a pretty big deny bubble over there. Don't think I'm going to drop any of those Terminators down over there.
Yeah. So these guys give you 9-inch deniability. And these ones have the range. So I'm just basically going to back them up a little bit. just to try to take away your deny. And plus, with you coming to me, I don't really need to worry too much as far as I'm concerned from the range. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got a pretty big. Looks like, you know, if I absolutely have to, maybe I can drop. If I can get how many guys back here, but you know, it's really not gonna.
Well, I'm gonna run this guy back 6 inches.
Yep.
Okay, and then he's gonna advance.
Oh, he can't.
Oh no, he can't because he fled from
Yeah,
combat.
just fell back.
Okay, so if he's gonna go back 6 inches, then we're gonna put him back here so that he is not the closest model to him. Okay, and I have my command points back. So his deniability of the 9 or that. So it'll be very hard for you to.
Yeah, probably have to drop in somewhere in the center.
Yeah. Plus, we are going to do some more dropping out. So these guys can go 6 inches, right?
Interesting, guys. He did declare these at the beginning.
Yeah, I did. Sorry, that wasn't on camera.
Yeah, I think we forgot to put it on camera.
And we're just going to back up because I don't need. All right, so that'll give that. This guy here denies another 12, which is basically everything in the center. He's going to run away here, which is 5. We'll go.
No, I think you typically have to. No, he should be able to run around the edge. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah. So, and then with this guy is here as well. We were coming out for a little game. So we've now gone a little target rich for Mike, but the thought process is he shouldn't have a lot of this stuff left. You know what I mean?
No, I'm gonna have to get pretty lucky on my rolls to make sure everything. But maybe I can get some explosions off, and you know.
Yeah, well, we've seen that happen a lot to my lovely Dark Angels. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with some shoosting. Right? So why not? Let's start with some shoosting. Shall we, Mike?
Let's begin.
Shall we begin? Isn't that, what was that? What movie was that? Saw.
Oh yeah.
Shall we begin? So we're gonna shoot this fella here, because he's a good looking fella with his sniper rifle. That's actually a las cannon. And we're gonna shoot that into the back of your Hellbrute.
No, I don't think he likes that. No,
Nope.
sir.
Staying still, he missed.
Good job.
Good, good. We are going to put,
Probably that Chaos Space Marine terror
yeah,
rippling through his body.
we are going to put now all of the shots into him. From this guy
repulsor?
here. From this repulsor.
Yeah,
So
fall back and just unload, huh? That doesn't seem like the nicest thing to do.
no, but well, have you seen what your Death Guard army did to me?
Well, I'm hoping to do the same today.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That was crazy. Your mortars, right? They have a minimum 12-inch range.
Yes.
So they couldn't have shot those overwatches in that last game because I was within 12 inches of you.
Oh, did I shoot them? Oh.
You did.
Oh,
So-
see.
And see, you learn these things after,
Yeah.
right? So
I thought you completely forgot about minimum ranges. It's not something you typically see in 8th edition anymore.
no, not at all. So now the heavy bolters are going into him. Okay, so we're hitting on 3s. Wow.
Yes.
Wow. The onslaught cannon.
Let me see what those heavy voltage shots meant.
Yes.
Just rip that crane down.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And we're wounding. Strength 5 on toughness 7, correct?
That's right.
So,
That's quite a few
5s. So 4.
4.
And then we're going to have...
4s. So, look at that.
Okay. So now 4d6 for the frag. So 11, 12, 13, 14. So 4, 8, 12, 14. Hitting on 3s. wounding on strength 4 against toughness 7.
We know 5s. 4? Or is it 5? Oh,
5.
3 ups.
3 ups.
Oop. Oh, dude.
1, 2,
4.
3, 4.
He is down to 5.
Yes. All right, so he's down to 5. Do I? Yeah, I will. So I'll put 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 shots from those Primaris Marines into him as well.
Okay.
So hitting you on 3s and wounding. So 3 more.
2 more. 4s.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy, another 3.
Another
He's
3.
down to 2.
He's down to 2. Well, Michael, what are you doing? Okay, so we are going to do this. These 5 Marines are going to shoot into him.
Okay, can I see?
They can see him. You've got 1, 2 that can see on that side. So
3
you know
guys.
what? I can target your discordant, can't I?
Yeah, you can split shots. Hey.
Okay. So 2 guys are going to shoot into him.
Hey.
3 are going to shoot into your discordant.
For sure.
So 4 shots into your guy, and they are within 6 inches of the captain, so they can reroll the 1s. Didn't help. Did not help with that either. And then 2, 4, 6 shots into your Lord Discordant.
Okay.
What's his toughness?
He's toughness 6, so 5s. So it's
4.
4. 3 ups now. Ugh, takes 3.
Takes 3.
I believe he has 8.
Your Discordant?
12. So down to 10.
Yeah, he's got. Well, he took 3, so he's down to 9. 12 minus 3.
Oh, yes, sorry. Gee.
I see what you're doing here, Michael. I see what you're doing. You guys, this is on camera.
Yeah.
This is on camera.
You know what I always say? If you can't beat him, just cheat.
Yeah, absolutely. So, with that being said, this repulsor here is going to shoot its frag storm launchers into your repulsor or your guy here.
Oh, okay.
He's going to shoot the 2 onslaught cannons into the wounded Helldrake.
Okay.
No, he's going to fire the 2 cannons into your Lord Discordant.
Okay.
And he's going to shoot the 2 las cannons into the Helldrake.
Okay.
Okay, so 4d6 shots. So 11 plus 6, right? So we have 17. That's 5, 10, 15, 17. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. And wounding on 5s. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 on the...
Hellbrute. Or not the Hellbrute, sorry, the Contemptor.
Contemptor, yes. Don't, he does have the Hellbrute keyword.
Does he?
Takes 1.
Oh,
He's down to 1.
He's down to 1. Okay, well, I'm going to have to waste a little more shooting at him, I think. And then I said the 16 shots into 18 shots, sorry. 12 and 6. That's 6. That's 6. And then 12. 12 and 6. Okay. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Wounding on 5s. 1, 2.
He's rolling a lot of 5s.
6.
I'm not sure I like that.
Oh, wounding on You're toughness 7, right?
Toughness 6.
Oh, toughness 6. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
5.
yeah, 5. Sorry. Got excited for a second. There you go, Michael.
3 ups. Takes 1 more.
Takes 1 more.
He is down to 8.
Down to 8, hey?
Okay.
What to shoost? What to shoost?
So you have what? The
Well, I've got this whole side of the board.
Yes, you
to
have
shoot.
2 repulsors and the infiltrator still.
Yeah. So this repulsor cannot see your 1 wound contemptor.
I think we're forgetting something.
What?
I don't think you shut your last cannons.
On which ones?
On the Helldrake.
Oh yes, sorry, I did not.
See, you know, I cheated a little bit, but you know, I give and take.
It would have come back. 2 shots into the wounded one, like we said.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. I'm gonna no, because I got other shots coming. And wounds.
5 up. He's good.
You talk about my saves. Don't even start. Don't even start.
Well, it's less the Helldrakes I wanted to save. It was the Contemptors that'll do the damage.
Yeah. So 2 shots from the Master and your Lord Discordant.
Okay.
Hits with both. Now he has his gun is 30-inch, strength 4, -2. Nope, because your toughness is higher.
Toughness 6. That's right. Good try.
Good
Good try, Master.
All right. The Phobos Lieutenant is going to shoot into.
Oh, you
your-
fell back.
Oh yes. Well,
sorry,
the
the
Master.
yeah,
So
Master,
good.
yeah.
Sorry, guys. Good thing that didn't wound because he also fell back.
Yep.
Okay, so my Repulsor Executioner is going to shoot next.
Okay.
Just outside, hey? Yeah. So, what we're going to do, Mike, is I'm actually going to shoot this guy.
Okay.
So he's going to put his frag launchers into him.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to put his heavy Gatling cannon, or his Gatling cannon into
The Contemptor there?
the Contemptor. And if your Contemptor survives, I don't know what to say.
I hope he does. Just to spite you.
Yeah. Well, then I'm going to charge him with my Lieutenant, because you can't overwatch me.
Oh, he
no,
fell back.
Ah! We'll see what we do. Damn it. So what did I say? The Gatling cannon into him.
Yep.
The frag launchers into him.
Mm-hmm.
The Las Talon into... You know what? The Las Talon is 2 shots, not 1. I messed that up last.
Oh.
So the Las Talon into him.
Okay.
Let's just double check. Okay, cheesy rules. He can still shoot if I absolutely need to because of stupid 8th edition. Hey, I can see a piece of your guy. Yeah, I can hit him. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to unload this whole thing into him.
Okay.
Because if you look here, I actually can't see his Discordant because of where I positioned him behind that. And that one didn't move, so he gets to...
That's funny. Right?
It is. I screwed myself over completely.
Even such a big model, huh?
So what we're
Well,
gonna... I can't see it, Mike. There's no way.
Yeah. Well, with 8th edition, technically you can, but...
Okay, so we'll do with our 4d6 first.
Yep.
So 10, 14. So we'll start with that. So there's 6, 8, 10, 14 shots there. 4 shots for las cannons. And I said the Gatling cannon into him.
Yep.
So that's 6 shots. And I believe that's all of his guns. Yes. Okay. So let's do the assaults first.
This is into the Helldrake, right?
Yes.
Oop.
Rerolling ones
What was he? This is from the Executioner or from the other one?
from this guy here.
Oh, that's right, but
He didn't
still,
move.
Yeah.
Yeah. So rerolling ones. So that many hits.
Ooh, nice battles.
2.
2.
2, 2 to 2.
And this is on the Helldrake, right?
This is the Helldrake.
Takes 1.
Takes 1. So he's down to 9.
He is down to 9.
Okay.
He's getting there.
2 las cannon shots, or 4 las cannon shots, all 4 hit with a 6-4-4-4 and wounding on a 3. And I am gonna re-roll that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to make sure I
Goes off. Right?
Goes off.
Do you get the command point back?
let's check that. 5 up. No. So I am down to 6 command points.
Come on, pop and wriggle. Oh no, that's pretty bad.
So
3d6.
3d6. 5.
Oh no.
10.
Oh, he's dead.
12. Does he explode? He does not. So he just comes off the board. I'll grab him.
Yep. One last Heldrick to harass you.
Yes. So
which
now
which is bad because I needed him to kind of soak some Overwatch.
you did. So then we've got the cannons into all hit. Strength 5 against toughness 7. For 2. I need you to fail 1, please. 1, 2 up.
This is the Gatling cannon, right?
Yes.
So -1. So. Oh no, he's gone.
He's gone. Does he explode? Whoo! Almost.
Almost. Hold on here. You know, I'm kind of wondering if he might actually.
Explode on a 5.
No, still on a 6. Hey.
Okay. So it's been a much better shooting turn for the Dark Angels so far, and we have one the executioner who's going to shoot last.
Yep.
So how many wounds does your Scorn have left? 8?
He has 8.
Okay. So heavy Gatling cannon, Icarus array into him. Okay. The twin heavy bolter into him. Yeah. And then the big cannon into him.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's all the weapons. And yep. And the Fragstorm launcher into him as well.
Okay.
So the 2 Fragstorm launchers for 9 shots. 6, 7, 8, 9. If you guys are not using the Fragstorm launchers consistently on repulsors, you're crazy.
Yeah, they're so good.
They're so good. 3s. 5s.
1.
For 1, which we knew would happen.
Was that Heldrick, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Takes a wound.
He's down to 11.
He's down to 11. So the... Oh my, I didn't do that properly last time. That was my fault.
What's that?
It's 6 shots for the Heavy Stubborn Iron Hell. I know it might be in the comments.
I thought you got 6 last time.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
So, +1, because you have the fly keyword. So these are strength 4, -1 for 1 damage. So 3.
3 4 ups.
He makes it.
Makes all 4. All 4. Well, 3, I mean.
Yes, and I said that the Heavy Stubber was into him as well. Or sorry, the...
I think it was everything but the last talent. Or the last cannon thing.
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Okay. So the...
I think.
Yeah. Heavy Bolter into him.
3.
3. What do we got here, Mike? What do we got?
Oh, takes 2 more.
Takes 2,
So
and that's
down
2
to
damage,
9.
right? And with Heavy Bolter.
Yep. Down to 9.
Okay, and the Heavy Onslaught Cannon. So 12 shots. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 shots. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. There you go, my friend.
Takes 2 more.
2 more, so he's down to
Down
7.
to 7. Should brackets him now. I think.
I think
I'm
it does.
pretty sure that's his middle bracket.
And his big cannon now into your Lord Discordant. So 4 shots.
Yep.
I already used
Yep.
yes. What's your toughness?
Toughness 7.
Toughness 7 against strength 10, so that's...
I was trying toughness 6. I mean, I'm discordant.
Okay.
But still, it's still a 3.
Okay.
Hey, now, does he have a 4 up or is it a 5 up?
Oh, when resolving attacks made with this weapon, a damage roll of 1, 2, or 1 or 2 counts as a 3 instead.
That's a damage roll.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, those are the ones. Close. So, 5 up on him. He's good.
That's okay.
Discordant survives for 1 more round.
Yeah. I think that's it for Shoosting.
Oh no, they advanced. Never mind.
They advance to block you.
So are they assault weapons or are they rapid fire?
Assault.
Oh, so
They can technically shoot.
they could shoot if they can.
3 of them can see. If I shoot at your Helldrake. Let's do that.
Yeah, shoot at Helldrake. I think they can all see you.
Yeah.
Helldrake, okay.
How many can see, Mike? I think the guy in the front can't. The guy closest to the crates.
Yeah, I think
I think
just
4 of the 5.
Yeah, 4 of the 5 can see. Yeah.
Okay, so let's get some 6s. Nope.
That's all 2 maybe.
Yeah. So hold on again.
So that's one wound so far. Okay.
1 wound, and then 1 auto wound, and so 3 total.
3 total. Okay.
3 total, Michael.
3 ups. Takes 1 more.
So he's down to 6.
Down to 6. You know, he's doing his job. He's designed to fly in and kind of harass you.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not. I know it sounds bad, but I'm not overly scared right now. Like, I know if the Discordant gets into combat, he's going to mess stuff up. He's very good in close combat. But he's quite wounded. No, he's not. Because he made a lot of saves.
Yeah, no, he made quite a few.
But, you know, I've taken away a Helldrake, a Contemptor, and that's basically it, actually.
Well, I should have moved him up like quite a bit more because he's gonna get up.
Yeah, he won't be able to
probably
assault
about there.
anything.
He might be able to charge the intercessors, but really that's not
then you
ideal
gotta
for
go
what he did. Hey,
around, so it's gonna be hard.
Yeah,
and he's got to move 30 inches.
Yeah, he can move 30. He can still. Well, he can go. I don't think it's full 30 anymore. He's degraded, but he can still move like 24, I think, or in the high 20s.
Yeah. So
he can move. Oh, sorry, he can move 20 now. Okay. So, but it's still a pretty good.
Absolutely. So that's Dark Angels. Turn 2. I think Mike is actually in better shape than.
We'll see. This round is going to be the really deciding factor.
Yeah.
So if I can't take out some of these repulsors.
Well, you're null and void now.
Yeah.
You have to set up in front.
Yeah.
You actually can't set up behind.
No, I can't flank you. And a lot of places I can't even get within 9 or charge range. So I'm gonna have to try and plan my deep strike for getting in for turn 3.
Yeah.
But we'll be back.
Well, Mike keeps checking his ranges, we've had a couple discussions here. And myself, as the brilliant strategist I am, not really. I like charging in and shooting stuff, which is ironic because I'm playing an army that sits back and shoots today. I don't think Mike's going to bring in his Terminators this turn. They basically have to drop 12 inches away from my whole army just due to where my Phobos guys are. And that's not really going to give him a lot of targets in regards to shooting off his Storm Bolters.
No.
I think he needs to get into combat and at least try to dwindle away some of my troops or something, because what's going to happen now is that all of those repulsors, those heavy gunships, are now going to start moving up the board to claim his objectives. And he's going to need some counters, because once I start shooting, now that he doesn't have the minus for the save from turn 1, his Marines are going to melt.
Yeah, they will.
So he needs those guys to kind of hold his back line. And realistically, if he drops them properly, he can Congo line from that objective to that objective with 10 Marines or 10 Terminators.
So he's gonna move over here. They'll get a little bit of cover from that from shooting, hey, and they'll be able to shoot to him. These guys are going to keep pressing up. I'm going to just move them over to cover here.
Okay. Are you
Just
dropping your
because,
obliterators?
They'll come at the end here. Because they'll be able to shoot into him, and when it comes time, jump onto that.
Yep.
But as well, I don't want to be out in the open for 2 rounds and
Yep.
just let things kind of go over there.
No, it makes sense.
This guy, he's going to move up his 10 over here.
Okay, so he can move 10 meaty inches.
Yeah, so he can go 10 there.
What about your Contemptor?
The Contemptor is going to follow suit, and he's going to go up his 8 over here. Now, I should have moved him or kept him up closer in deployment.
Yeah.
I was focusing on too much on this and not much on the next rounds.
Yeah.
But because that puts him, I mean, he's out of range of them, so he'll shoot into them and hopefully take him out.
Yeah. And
One less shot.
What about your Hell
The Helldrake?
Turkey?
The Helldrake is going to jump over here.
Okay, and he has to. Does he have a minimum now?
So now he has to go. He has no minimum range. Which is the good thing about Helldrakes. He doesn't have any arcs or minimums.
Okay. So he's got to shoot off into a.
So he will have to shoot either them or into the infiltrators over there. Probably shooting the infiltrators. His whole goal is to survive Overwatch from the Executor.
Okay.
For the Lord Discordant.
Okay.
So Lord Discordant's going to advance.
And he's got that fancy thing that allows him to advance. And
Yes, he is the relic. So he's going as far as he wants, essentially. So he's going to place himself just in front of the tank over here. He's going to set himself just right here. So Lord Discordant, they have so many like spiky bits and things that come out.
Yes.
So he's going to go there. Oh, and before I forget, this guy, he regens a wound at the beginning of the turn, right?
So he's at 7.
He's at 7. The other Venom Crawler I don't think he's actually taking any damage yet.
Nope.
Or, no, sorry, this was his.
Yeah.
So he goes away, he's back up to 10.
He's
So
back up to 10.
He's full again.
Okay, and what about your Sorcerer thing? Is he doing anything?
The Sorcerer, now his entire job is to boost the Obliterators when they come in. So he has to stay in an area where it'll help them the most and they'll still be in range to shoot. So he is going to, you know what, I'm thinking I might actually even put them up top here because then they'll get cover from lower end shots as well as everything else because they'll be out of range of that. So that'd be outside of 12 of him.
Yes.
Outside of 12 of him. So if I put them over here, they're just outside of range of a lot of the tanks. So it's a tough call.
Well, do you drop them down if you're outside of the range of the tanks, or do you try to shoot off my Phobos guys that are blocking it and have them come down in turn 3 and try to mop some stuff up?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's your call, right?
I think that actually might be the best option. So what he's going to do is he's going to.
I would fall him back.
He's still not the closest to a lot of the stuff.
But he's going to be
pretty quickly. I should try and hide him from as much as I can.
Then I would go behind that refinery drum right there.
Yeah, so that's what he's going to do. He's going to go over here. He's just going to hug that.
Sounds good.
So he is within range of that. So if he wants to boost it, he can. And if it fails its charge, it'll have that extra.
Okay. So shooting.
Second phase.
Second. Second.
So we'll go Infernal Power back into the
Infernal Power into the Venom Crawler.
That goes off a 6, hey?
It does?
Yep.
Okay.
And then we'll go Cursed Earth, which goes off on a 7. And that gives him 11. Oh, that was close. So that he'll have 4 up invuln if he stays there. Or if he stays within the Sorcerer's range.
Which the range? 6 inches?
Yep.
Okay, so he should be close to being outside of it?
Yeah, so he's just within. That.
Okay.
So as long as he stays within it, if he makes his charge, he'll be without it.
Yep.
But if he fails it, at least he'll have some protection for the next round.
Absolutely.
Shooting phase.
Shooting.
Since we'll start with we're gonna start with him.
Okay.
Because if if he can kill him, they'll get maybe some lucky shots on
Yeah,
me.
absolutely.
So 2d6.
2d6.
For 7.
7 shots.
4, 6, 7. Wounding on 3s.
Oh, that's a lot.
So it's -1. So just 2 up, and if he fails one, that'll be it.
You don't know if these guys have thermal pain? Nope, they're good.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Well, don't even start. Don't even start, because how many las cannons have bounced off of things?
Yeah, that's right.
Don't even start.
These guys are gonna shoot. And Jim.
Sorry, guys. This is Mike and I's domestic relationship. No, we're not together. Not like that. But
Only when the camera turns off. Hitting on 3s.
hitting on 3s.
Wounding on 4s.
Wounding on 2. 1 damage each. 2 2-ups. We're good.
That's good. Okay, these guys will shoot into.
Oh, man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guns. I should just move them up and just charge them.
Well, it's hard to get up there, right? Like, you'd have... That's a 6-inch just up.
Yeah, well, but still. You won't have a 2-up trap save. So only 2.
2. Well, he hasn't done anything anyway.
He's good. Okay, we're gonna fire the Excruciator cannon.
Okay.
And he's gonna fire that at the
Repulsor?
Repulsor.
Alright.
So 2d3. So it's 4.
4 shots. From this guy into this guy.
So he's hitting on 4s. He is wounding on 4s.
Toughness 8.
Yep, so 1.
And what is it?
I believe it's -2. Let me check.
-2, that'll be a...
Yeah, -2.
So that'll be, what, a 5-up?
Yep, 5 up.
Makes it.
Okay. So...
The only thing you got left is your Hell Turkey.
Yeah. So the Helldrake is going to fire, and he's going to put it into the Infiltrators.
The Infiltrators, far side.
Yeah, Infiltrators. Now, they won't get cover, because everyone in the unit has to be in cover to get cover save.
Okay.
But, I mean, that's still, I think it's only -2, so...
Yeah.
So, Bale Flamer.
Bale Flamer.
6. It is 18 inches, if anyone's wondering, so...
4-inch.
So it's 4.
I like templates. Let's go back to templates.
I did like the templates. So 3.
And you said it's -1?
It is... Yeah, -2, sorry.
-2?
Yeah.
So 2 guys.
Okay.
And how many damage?
That's 2 damage each.
2 damage each. So 2 Phobos Marines die. Blacka. Yeah. 2 Phobos Marines die. Okay, what's next? Your Lord Discordant.
So Lord Discordant, he advanced, so he can't shoot his other cannon.
Okay.
You know, I like taking the Bale Flamer on him, but sometimes it's just, you just can't fit it in.
So is it just going to be Assault Phase then?
So I think that is actually all of my shooting.
Shot. And Hell Turkey shot. So Lord Discordant.
Yep.
And your Venom thing.
Yeah, so the Helldrake is going to start off, and he's going to start the charge against the Eliminator.
Okay, so I'll let you film and I will roll. So we're going to start with the 6 shots onto the from the Icarus array. So re-rolling 1s.
So 2.
2. For 1.
He's good.
He's good with a -1?
Oh, sorry, -1. No, yeah, he takes that. Yeah.
Okay. Then we have the
He's down.
Twin Stormbolter. Rerolling 1s. Nope. Then we have the Heavy Onslaught. So that'll be 6. That'll be 12. Rerolling 1s. Five on toughness 7. So 3.
So he takes 1 more.
Takes
He's
1
down
more.
5.
Okay, and then we've got the frag storm, or the frag launchers, so for 7. 6, 7. Rerolling the 1s. Nope. And we've got the 4 shots from the main cannon.
Now, does the main cannon shoot twice in Overwatch?
It doesn't say that it doesn't. It just says that it has to be, if it doesn't move, it can shoot twice.
Shoot in the shooting phase.
It's in the shooting phase. And Overwatch is technically the assault phase. Right?
I believe so.
I believe so. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. I'm not sure if he would shoot twice or not. Do Leaving Russes shoot twice in Overwatch?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
We'll shoot
I'm not
2.
sure.
Double 1s.
Rolling.
Nope.
Okay, so
-2 inches.
-2. Now, if I roll double 1s, can I actually get a 0?
Yeah, I don't know. He said.
Yeah, it didn't win. Hey. Okay, then the Lord Discordant. Hey, and he's going to charge the same target.
Okay. And he's in as well.
Hey, so you just got to shimmy over. Right?
Shimmy.
He's going to jump in there. Okay. Over here, the Venom Crawler. Now, what is his charge with the -2 on everything?
-2 from tip to tip is a
7?
9-inch charge. Because you have -2.
That's right. So you only need 9 to get in there. Okay. And what about the
5.
5?
Well, yeah.
Okay, what about the range for the Contemptor would be?
Well, the
So
Contemptor
like,
is
if he has to walk all the way around it. So like 11?
11 to get within an
yeah.
inch.
Okay, so the Venom Collar, I'm just going to risk it. He's going to charge both targets.
Both targets?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to hope to, if he fails the repulsor, maybe at least he can get into the
Yep. So
intercessors.
4 shots. 8, 9 for 14.
Yep.
2, 5. All right, so 14. Needing 6s. 4 6s. So 2 wounds from that.
Okay.
From the assault launchers.
So those are APs, right?
Yeah.
So 3. Oh, takes 1.
Takes 1. The heavy bolter. 1 hit. No wounds. You have the 12 shots. 16 shots, sorry. 2, 4, 18 shots, isn't it? 6 and 12, correct? Yeah. I've been not firing as many shots as I should. Oh well. That's 10, 12, and then 2, 4, 6. I think I was firing 14. So 6s, 2 and 3. For 2.
I was just thinking, don't Dark Angels have like Grim Resolve or something? Or is that only for... This is -1, right?
Yeah.
It takes 1 more.
Takes 1 more. Okay. So the Dark Angels, their Grim Resolve states this.
Does it have to be standing still to get Grim Resolve?
They have to be standing still, but hold on. I'll just read it out loud for those non-Dark Angel players. And honestly, until they get the new codex, I really wouldn't normally be playing the Dark Angels because I love my Custodes so much. So Grim Resolve, so you can reroll hit rolls of 1 whenever it shoots, including when firing Overwatch, right? And then in addition, this unit can never lose more than 1 model in a single morale phase.
Oh, okay. I thought it affected their Overwatch too.
Nope.
So just for giggles here, why don't you roll the 2 shots from that last Talon to see if it would actually have mattered?
Which last Hannah?
Well, we only shot once. I'm curious if you rolled those 2 again. Let's see if they.
Nope.
They wouldn't hit anyways. Okay. I was curious if it would have affected anything.
Yep. And now these guys get to shoot as well.
Yep.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 6s. I like the old Dark Angel's Grim Resolve where you could overwatch on 5s and 6s.
Yeah, that was nice.
For 1 wound. -1.
He's good.
He's good. Okay, does he make his assault?
Give you that back. So we'll start over here. So he needs a. It was a 9 for that.
It was a 9.
Or looks like a 4 for the intercessors.
It was a 5. Oh yeah.
Well, 4 to get within 1 inch.
Yeah.
7.
7. So
he's just gonna move
just into the intercessors.
just in the intercessors. He might pile into the. Or just over here.
Well, you have to pile in if you kill him, right? Because you got to
Well,
stay against your way.
yeah, that's right. So he's gonna sit there.
Okay.
The contemptor. He's also gonna do his.
He's gonna try an 11 inch.
Yep, he's gonna try for the 11. Yeah, maybe go
You never know.
Okay. No.
No harm, no foul, right?
Nope. Okay, I think that's all my charges.
All right. So, what assault do you want to do first?
So let's start over here. Well, yeah, it's not like anything special can attack back.
Nope.
So yeah, we'll start over here on the Venom Crawler.
The Venom Crawler and my Space Marines.
Okay, so the Venom Crawler is at 8 wounds.
Yes.
So he's not bracketed yet.
Nope.
He has 4 attacks.
4 attacks. Hitting on 4s or?
Now he is going to.
What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do?
Bad boys, what you want? What you want? What you want to do?
So he's got 4 attacks with his eviscerating claws.
Okay.
So he's hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s. So 1 hit.
Hey, that's typical how far my Venom Crawlers do.
Yes. Strength.
Strength of 8.
Okay.
So wounding on 2s. And that's -3.
6 up. Nope.
So it's a 3 damage. So it's just 1 guy.
1 guy goes pop.
And then he has 2 attacks with his Soul Flare tendrils.
Okay.
Again, hitting on 4s. 1.
1.
He's wounding on 3s with this.
Okay.
So that's 1 at -2. And
Nope.
that's 2 damage.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I gotta keep my sergeant there. It's just gonna be lying down now.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
All right, so I get to hit. Oh no, you got your or your guy over here.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So we'll do the.
I can heroically intervene, can I, with my master?
Yeah, if you want to.
Might divert some of your attacks because he has like a stupid amount of attacks, doesn't he?
He has quite a few, yeah.
Nah.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. So, we'll start with the Discordant.
Oh, you're gonna go with Discordant first.
Yeah, go with everyone wants to see.
Everyone wants to see the
We already know
Discordant.
what the Helldrake's going to do, which is practically nothing.
Yeah. Crazier things have happened, Michael.
Okay, so he is 4 attacks base.
Okay.
+1 for Hateful Assault.
Okay.
So it's a 5.
So he gets Hateful Assault.
Yep, he does get Hateful Assault.
Alrighty, so 5 attacks.
So 5 attacks. He's hitting on 2s.
Okay.
This is his Chain Glaive. So I'll hit.
Okay.
Now on the turn he charged, these are ×2.
Okay.
So he is Strength 8 at the moment.
Strength 8 against Toughness 14.
Yep. So, of course, you always needing 6s against Toughness 14. So needing 4s.
Needing 4s.
Need 4s, because he's Strength 8.
So he would need Strength 8 against Toughness 14, he'd need 5s. Right?
Well, I guess, yeah.
I'm confused now. Why do you need 4s?
He's not Toughness 8.
What's his strength? My Repulsor's Toughness 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you would need, you're saying you need 4s to wound me?
Yeah, he's Strength 8. You're Toughness 8.
Oh, he's Strength? Okay, never mind. Never mind. Sorry, guys. I was really confused there for a second.
Yeah, so 4s. So 2.
2 at
And these are -2.
-2, so 5 up. 1 goes through.
Yeah, that's just 2 damage, hey?
2 damage. Okay. So he's down to 12 wounds.
Yep.
What's next?
So next he'll use the Bladed Limb and Tail from the
thing?
the beastie, hey?
Okay.
And that's 5 attacks.
Needing.
And he is still in the top deck, right?
He's taking 8, or does he have 8?
Yeah, he's taking 8. I'm kind of down. So 5x hitting on 2s.
Okay.
This is strength 7.
Okay.
So he needs 5s.
Strength 7, need 5s.
So 1.
1 at minus.
Minus 2.
Okay, so 5 up. Nope.
D3.
D3. So 3. So he's taking 5 wounds.
Okay, and then we'll go for his Technovirus Injector,
Sure.
which hits on a 2.
Hits on a 2.
Hits. Hey.
Wounds on a 6, I'd assume. 5.
Wounds on a 4.
Wounds on a 4.
He's strength 4, it's plus 4, so he's winning on a 4. So wounds.
Okay.
That one is minus 4.
Okay.
So you won't get a save against that one.
I don't get a save against that one. Let me stay invuln saves on my. Okay, and what does that do?
Okay, so it's D3, and then it does an additional D3 mortal wounds. So it's 2.
Okay.
And then 3 mortal wounds.
So 5, so it's taking 10 wounds.
Okay, and then he has his Mecha Tendrils, which are...
Holy shit, how many attacks does this thing have?
These are the last 2. These are just like knife attacks.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s. And then wounding on a 6. No.
Nope.
Doesn't do anything. Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay, then we'll go to the Heldrick. Okay.
Okay, Heldrick.
Now he has, what, 6 wounds left now?
He's got 6 wounds left.
Okay, so he's bracketed.
So 3 attacks, I'm assuming?
He has, yep, 3 attacks.
Okay.
Now is he within 6 of the...
Of whom? The
Lord Discordant. He is within 6 of Lord Discordant, hey?
Okay.
So he has +1 to his attack, or
Sure.
+1 to his to hit roll.
Alrighty.
So he's hitting on... He's back down to hitting on 3s again.
Okay. So 3 attacks, hitting on 3s.
2 attacks, hitting on 3s.
3 attacks, hitting on 3s.
So 2 hit.
2 hits. So needing 5s.
Oh, actually, because your guy flies, he has an extra +1 to his hit roll.
Okay.
So he's hitting on 2s again.
Okay.
And then he strength 7, so he's winning on 5s.
Okay.
2 at -1. Forms.
Nope.
+1 at D3 for 3.
3. Okay, wow. Well, that tank is neutered. Completely. There we go.
So he took 13.
13.
He has what, 2 left? Or 3
He's
left?
got 3 left. Repulsors have 16 wounds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Alright, so...
And then at the end of the turn,
Nope,
the Venom
Michael.
Crawler... Oh, sorry, I guess you get to attack back. Okay, but
So I get... so Primaris are 2...
6, 9, 10 attacks?
I should have... Well, I should have more than that. Right? So the Sergeant has 3.
Oh, let's say 11
So
attacks.
2 plus 1, right? And then they should each get 3 attacks,
They
right?
get 3 attacks each.
And he should have 4 then.
And he should have 4, yeah.
Because of the new rules. Okay. Hitting you on 3s. No rerolls. And wounding you on 5s. 2.
6 1. Down 7.
Down to 7.
Now I'm not sure if I did this in the right order, but he was going to consolidate into the tank too, so the tank can attack him as well.
Yeah, so can he consolidate in with that -2 inch still?
Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah.
affect consolidate, it's just the actual charge.
Okay, so the tank gets 6 attacks. Hitting on 6s. That's for 3.
We have 3s.
Wounded on 3s for 2.
3. Takes 1.
Takes a wound, so he's down.
So you can just leave him at 7, because he gains 1 wound back at the end of the turn for when he kills enemy models. Hey, Power of Souls.
Alright, so that's the end of Mike's turn. I'm now going to blow him off the board.
Probably.
Nope, I'm going to. There's no probably. I'm going to back out, and I'm going to shoot everything. We'll be back. We'll see what happens. See you guys soon. Oh, well, on this one, I gotta press it.
Yeah. And we're back. Sorry, we kind of started without you, but...
Yeah, sorry, I moved a few things. Mike was rattling off some rules.
Yeah, so he moved his Repulsor and fell back, and it's shimmy down there.
Yep.
The Intercessors fell back over there.
This guy moved back just to be an inch away.
Over here, because the Lord Discordant has a 6-inch denial, or I should say a -1 to hit for vehicles, his repulsor has fallen back over here to just get out of that 6. His other repulsor moved out to get out of that 6, and now his executioner is moving out as much as it can.
Yeah, which is 3 inches.
Oh, he has to turn a little bit more, so he's out of that 1-inch bubble that they held right there. Yeah, good. Now he will still be at the -1 from an additional -1, so he's not going to be hitting for much on there.
No, but crazier things have happened.
Yep, you can always get lucky.
Crazier things have happened.
Plus, there's still a lot of Laos shots over there to.
Well,
hit
I
that
could kill
Discordant
him, take him out,
Yep,
and then he is just gonna shoot him,
that's right.
right? Because I'm set up that I can shoot here, I can shoot here. They can all shoot wherever.
Yep.
So is he a -1 only targeting him, or is he a
No,
-1?
he's -1 shooting
Okay.
anything. Yeah.
So what we're gonna start with then, Mike, is we're gonna put these guys into him,
Okay.
and it's just vehicles that he nullifies.
Yep, just vehicles. They'll still shoot it there.
6, 8, 10 shots. Hit on 3s. Rerolling 1s because the first off they didn't move, but also because
Yep, Captain. Hey.
Captain is right there.
Wounded on 5s.
Wounded on 5s
2.
for 2.
Yeah, so 3 ups. He's good.
He's good.
He's a 2 up normally. -1 for the
Yep.
intercessor's bolt gun.
Okay, so the the master's gonna shoot into him.
Okay.
Both hit. -2 for 2 damage. Nothing. Okay. I'm gonna shoot the last fusel into him.
Oh, okay. Is he in range? Hey. Oh, he should be.
Yeah, he's
should be in 36.
He's in range of them. So hits. Strength 8 against toughness 6.
Yeah, 3.
3.
Nose dice.
No dice. Okay. Now we're gonna go over here. We're gonna shoot this entire tank into him.
Okay.
I think right now trying to kill him is probably your best bet. So 4d6. That's 6, 7, 9. 9 and 3 is 12. So that's 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So, needing 3s. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 into him.
6. 3s.
So he takes 1.
Takes 1. He's down to
7.
7.
Okay, the mini onslaught cannon. 6 shots. Two.
Just 1.
Yes, 1, sorry.
Good.
Makes it. Okay, then we have the 4 las cannons into him. So hitting on 3s. I am gonna re-roll this one.
Okay, you get that back.
Do I get that back? No. So down to 5 and 3s for 2.
2. 5 ups.
5 ups. Wow.
Man, I've been doing real good on those demon saves. Like, typically that would have gone right through.
No, that's the frustrating thing, is that your saves in the last 2 games have been, like, you shouldn't even, half your stuff shouldn't be on the board. That's frustrating.
Well, if you had Gulliman rerolling all his hits and rerolling 1s to wound now, which is still pretty good.
Gulliman is corrupt. Gulliman is corrupt. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot his frag storm launchers into him, his big auto cannons into him, and I'm going to put the 2 las cannons into this guy here.
Okay, is that over there?
Yeah. So 4d6. So we've got 8, 13. So that's 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So leading 3s, rerolling 1s. Sorry guys, we just had a little interruption there. So wounding you on 5s.
Yep. 1.
1.
AP 0. 2. He's got
Okay, and then 18 shots from
the Gatling cannons. They're so cool.
sometimes they're cool. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 shots. Is that 18 right there? 2, 4. That's gotta be. That looks like a lot of dice. Yeah. Oh, why I did it like that. 18 shots. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Strength 5. Okay, so 1 miss. And then
On 5s.
hitting on 5s. Or wounding on 5s, sorry.
Quite a few.
Not bad. Not bad.
Okay, 3 up.
2.
So fail 3, so it takes 3 more. So he's down to 5.
He's down.
Oh, down to 4, sorry.
Down to 4. Okay. I said the 2 las cannons into your other guy.
To the venom color there.
So 2 las cannons, both hit.
Moving on 3s. 1.
1.
5 up and roll. Of course.
Of course.
Man, that's been 3 6s on all the last cannon shots.
Ridiculous.
I like it. I like it a lot.
It's a piss off. That's a genuine piss off. You shouldn't be. It's a cheap. You should. You should.
Oh yeah, hey, that's what makes the game good. Hey, when you just can't blast off those fields of chaos.
No, it does not make the game good. It makes it ridiculous. So he's got 4 left. So the one infiltrator that can see is gonna shoot. So 1 auto wound and 1 wound of a 5, or 1 hit of a 5. So
No, so just a 2 up. He's good.
he still has a 2 up. That doesn't degrade or anything.
No, 2 up didn't degrade.
All right. So I guess the last guy's gonna have to shoot into you.
Okay, the executioner.
Yeah, because this guy's got a target
Yeah,
rich
he's
environment over here.
Okay, so he has. So what's he hitting on?
6s.
6s.
Because -1, right? For
Yep.
being 6
Yeah,
inches.
that's right. So 5s and 6s.
Okay. So the 4 big shots.
Now, did he move half?
Yes, he did.
Did he move the full 3?
Nope. He moved back 2 inches, which just gets him out.
What's his maximum move?
3.
Oh, so he unless he stands still, he actually probably can't shoot his full. Shoot twice. Because right, his maximum movement would only be he'll be able to move what 1.5.
Yeah. Yeah, movement is 3 inches. So he'll just shoot twice.
Yeah, so just shoot the one on the last high.
Yeah.
Is he putting anything in discordant or?
It's all going to the discordant.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah, get the lucky shots.
it's ridiculous.
Reroll
Rolling
one.
1s.
Hit.
Wounds.
High.
So minus, well, you have an invuln save, so it doesn't really matter.
This is the last can, right?
Yeah, strength 10.
Yeah, goes through.
D6 for
That
6.
takes him out.
Jesus, finally. That was ridiculous. That's
Warlord too. 'Cause
well, it doesn't matter. That's a very frustrating. Any gamer would be like, that's a frustrating turn. Anyone.
he says firing 4 repulsors.
Well, come on. That shouldn't have even. You shouldn't have gone across the board. Okay, so this guy is gonna put. Oh, he's gonna put his frag launchers into these guys. He's gonna put everything else into this guy.
Okay.
Okay, so heavy bolters, 6 shots.
2 hits. 1 wound.
1.
4 up. He's good.
Yeah, of course he is, Mike. Of course he is. The salt is starting to settle in, guys. It's just strategically, this shouldn't even be this close at this point. Hitting on 3s. 2 of those need to come out.
And these are into the cat space range, right?
Nope.
Oh, wait, okay.
3. Because he's toughness 6, right?
Yep.
Okay, so 3.
Down to 7.
Toughness 7.
Oops. Takes 1. Down to 6.
Down to 6.
Oh, that tank thing.
You need to stop hitting it. You do this every time. Every time. That's why we don't have nice things.
Gotta break it.
Of course you gotta break it.
Shows dominance.
Okay, so 4d6 shots into
Okay, into them.
those Space Marines.
Break storms. Ooh, ouch.
12 plus 7 is 19.
I don't like that.
4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19. Hitting on 3s. You should like that.
I do.
Like, come on. Look at that. Look at that.
Where's that captain when you need him? Or where's
Over there.
Grim Resolve when you need it? Ooh, now 4s.
4s.
3.
5, 4.
4. Hey, Coops for being behind the barrier. One guy.
Shot, shot. He's shot. He's shot.
I think that's everybody.
I think that's everybody. Here's the question. Right? His shots really aren't worrisome, right? The crawler, he's more of a close combat guy?
Is.
Okay. What a waste. Well, Mike, I think that is it. This is what sadness sounds like. That shouldn't even be this close at all.
Yep. No.
This is too many 6s were rolled for invuln saves.
He did his job. I wish he could get one more round in. You know, mess something else up, but
Well,
it is what it is. Always take 2, boys. Always take 2.
Wow.
Him and his buddy.
At like $80 a model.
I paid it.
Maybe GW needs to lower their prices just a little bit for us.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll be back for Chaos.
Chaos Space Marines. Top of turn 3? Or bottom of turn 3, I guess.
Yeah. So we're back with the Black Legion, turn 3. Ironically enough, this is 2 days later, guys. So we've had time to let the salt fester in my wounds of Mike making every invulnerable save that his army could ever possibly make. Isn't that right, Michael?
Mm-hmm. That is right.
So we're in Mike's movement phase. Mike, what are you going to do? What are you thinking?
So at this point, I kind of have to start going for objectives.
You do, and you have the opportunity here to basically hold 1, 2, 3 if you decide to drop down over there.
Yep.
3 of the objectives. He won't get this one.
No, I won't be able to get that one. You know, there's because of some models that I killed over here, it's opened up a little bit of a gap.
A little bit of a gap, so
Now,
outside the 12 inches, right?
I'm wondering if I can fit 10 Terminators in here, because that's it's not massive.
Yeah, and you only have to be 9 away from that one, so you could basically stream them all the way
Yeah,
down.
I could string them all the way down up until 9 of that. So this whole section over here could potentially do it, and that would give me access to this
Objective.
objective over here. And it's really going to make you pull in which direction you want to try and seize.
Yep. And isn't that nice of me, Michael, to tell you I would hold off to turn 3 to drop those guys? I tell you.
Yeah, that's
if
right.
If it's not friends, I don't know what is. So what are you planning on doing here? Just moving forward?
Yeah, so these guys are going to try and stay here. Essentially, we're going to have to ignore him. If maybe in turn 5, we'll get off a lucky flamer or something.
Yeah.
But the rest of these guys, they're just gonna actually, we have to try and deal with this to make sure that these guys are still intact.
Okay.
So most stuff is just actually gonna move up towards him.
Oh, we're not switching around stuff here, Michael.
I don't even remember which direction it was facing
I'm
when
sure
we first started.
It's been dropped about 4 or 5 times today.
This guy over here, he's gonna move just as close as he possibly can. The terrain and the intercessors are going to be kind
A
of
little
in his
difficult
way.
for him to get through, right?
Yeah, so he'll try and stay just about an inch away from them. Maybe, hopefully, do a multi-charge on them.
Okay.
Um,
Are you going to keep those guys still? Sitting on that objective?
these guys will stay where they are.
Makes sense. So you got your Helldrake to move and then do your drops.
Yeah, so we have the Helldrake to move. Now, I'm tempted for him to try and bait or at least do some damage over here. He could potentially jump over here and attack the chapter master, right, or the company master. I forget what the Dark Angels have.
The Master, yeah.
The master. And maybe even get some flaming on these guys to help kind of loosen things over here. And if he's lucky, maybe get a lucky charge on here and take off the last wound.
Yeah, that 1 wound left, Executioner.
So I think that is what it is. He's going to jump over here.
So what's his minimum move range right now?
It's still 20.
So he has to move 20 inches?
No, he
Or
doesn't
he's
have.
going to go into hover mode?
He doesn't have a hover mode or anything.
Okay.
He has the advantage of he doesn't have a minimum, but neither does he have hard to hit.
Okay.
So he's going to try. He's going to just kind of make sure that the company master, the captain, the chapter master, is going to be the closest target.
He's going to be close because you've got this guy here that's also, so you put him an inch away from him, then you're going to be tucking in, so just...
Yeah. So, well, I'll just shimmy him over just like that. You know, some dirty tactics there.
There you go. It's all right. I'll take the 4-up invuln save against a 3-up armor save.
So the other thing I want to try and do is I have to drop my obliterators down. They have a 24-inch range, and I really want to get the most out of them. If I drop them here,
You just got to make sure you're 12 away from the
he's 12 away
lieutenant.
from that, and I believe they may actually be within 20 of the closest tank there, or 24. It's kind of hard to tell from where the terrain will set.
Yeah.
So, assuming that they can go down
Basically over there.
They'd be over there, but that's pretty darn close.
Yeah.
Alternatively, no, he can actually cut.
Yeah, there's a nice little bubble there that you can't really...
So, you know,
Because you still got to be away from him and...
yeah. So I was hoping to get the +1 to cover on them.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to have to sacrifice that to just try and do as much damage as possible.
Absolutely.
So they're probably what they're doing. I'm going to drop them down probably below here on the bottom floor.
Yeah.
So they can go over here and still be out of range of everything. And they'll be still within range of my master possession to move up. Okay? So he's going to move up over here. Just his full 6. Yep, so if I bubble around him, they will be in range of everything over there.
Fantastic. So as long as they're 9 away from your intercessors here and 12 away from the lieutenant, you should be good.
That's right.
And 12 away, I guess, from the infiltrators on the opposite side.
Yep. So that's all of my general movement here. So I'm going to start dropping stuff down.
Okay.
So like I said, these guys are going to come in over here,
All right.
and I'll just pop them down and just make sure that they're
They're the 12 inches away.
they're 8 to 12 inches, which they are from him. They are from him. And they are still
Oh yeah, they're plenty.
all within range of their shooting. Okay, so they should be good there. And of course the Terminators, they're going to come in over here, and they're really going to push this objective over here.
Okay. All right, so Mike's gonna drop those guys down, and we'll be right back. So we're back. Mike is just finishing up, ensuring that his Terminators are at least 9 inches away and 12 inches away from the oh my goodness, infiltrators,
Yeah.
right? For those, make sure, right? He is basically 13 away on that side, and basically just about 9 inches away on that side. We'll let the millimeters slide.
Yeah.
So psychic phase.
So we're gonna go to psychic phase. Hey. He's going to cast infernal power first.
Infernal power.
Yep. Which you need 6 to get off. Gets it perfectly.
What does an infernal power do?
Infernal power lets the demon units, legion demon units, within 6 inches of him.
Yep.
Reroll 1s to hit and
Okay.
1s to wound.
Oh, so perfect.
Okay, then I'm doing cursed earth on him. And this needs a 7. That one does not go off.
Sounds good.
So the damage dealing one went off. That's what's important.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll start our shooting.
So what are we shooting first?
So we're gonna start with these guys, and they're gonna just take some pot shots to him.
Okay. So you've got 4 bolters.
So you have 4 bolters, and they're gonna use bolter drill, of course.
Of course.
Go. So 4 bolters, hitting on 3s,
Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s.
wounding on 4s.
Oh, 4s. Sorry. Yeah. What am I thinking here? Custodes.
Custodies, that's right.
Okay. And this is a 2-up.
So it's a 1 wound.
Takes 1 wound.
Okay. These guys go over here. They're gonna do the exact same thing.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 guys.
5 guys. Into that
Into that.
lonely little eliminator.
That's right. Hey. So we have
3.
3.
2-ups. And he's good.
Okay.
Flamers into him.
Yes. So, well, we're gonna see here. I wonder. So he kind of has the option. He can either shoot it over there into them,
Okay.
or he can maybe try and put some extra ones onto this. I think since he has the stronger gun, he's gonna put it into this, and then we might try and flamer these.
Okay, so the Venom Crawler is shooting next.
Yep. So Venom Crawler, he's gonna shoot 2d3 times for 6.
For 6.
Now he has. Oh, sorry. He should have 7 wounds because he'll go up 1 at the
Okay.
beginning of my turn. 7 wounds, as well as the Helldrake will have 6 wounds and not 5.
Okay, well, we can move that after we know.
That's right. Now I just want to see if he is in his second bracket.
Which one, the Helldrake or the Venom?
The Venom Crawler.
How many wounds does he start with?
He starts with 10.
He starts with 10.
So I
wouldn't imagine
I think
so.
he might be in his second bracket. I think if he brackets at all, I'm not sure.
Well, Mike's waiting for his Battle Scribe to load. Most likely, he's probably going to have to flamer rather these troops here or the Eliminator, because we know that he's going to come through and assault here. But we'll see what happens.
So Venom Crawler.
Venom Crawler.
3 to 5 wounds he's in second. So he's still in his first bracket.
Yep.
Okay, so hit against the tanker, he's hitting on 4s.
Okay, so
4.
4 hits
His strength 8.
against
So he's
toughness 8, so
just winning
4s.
on 4s. Ah, nothing.
Nothing. Which is just like the rest of my last cannons.
That's
this
right.
game.
So I think what I'll actually do is I'm going to mix this up here, and I'm going to put 1 flamer into the eliminator,
Into the Eliminator.
and then 1 into the intercessors.
Okay.
So we'll go d6 on the intercessors first. 6. This is being wounding on 3s
For 4 wounds.
for 4 wounds. It is -1, I believe.
Okay, so 4 up. Fail 1.
So one guy, it's 2 damage each. Okay.
Okay.
And then we'll do into the eliminator
Okay.
for 5 shots. Again, wounding on 3s. So his he'll be a 2 up, hey? No, he's
Good.
Okay. Okay, so that's the shooting there. We'll go over there.
Hell Turkey.
Yeah, Helldrake is going to try and flame the master.
Okay.
6 shots.
6 shots.
So it's 6 wounds. And it's -2.
Yeah, it's his invuln save though.
4 ups.
4 ups.
Oh no. 2,
Oh,
4,
no.
6. That's 8 damage that goes through.
Yeah. Either way, he's dead, so there's no point in even rolling. So, the master is killed, and that's Warlord.
Yep, so both Warlord now. Okay, so the only shooting that I have left is the Obliterators.
And the Terminators.
Oh, and the Terminators, yes. So we'll start with the Obliterators.
Okay. What are they gonna shoot?
So,
These guys here. The pile of black.
the pile of black. Okay. So they're going to shoot at the closest tank to the. Well, they'll shoot this
They're
live
gonna
on
shoot.
there. Okay.
Okay.
And they will. I'm going to use all of my command points this phase for them. So I'm going to use Veterans of Longwar on them,
Okay.
which will guarantee them to wound on a 4 at the worst.
Okay.
So each of them has 6 shots, and they have an extra. It's the strength 6 base plus D3. So it's going to be random on what their strength is. So their strength is strength 8.
Okay, so 4s.
So they'll be 4s. With very longer, they'll be wounding on 3s.
Because that's +1 strength,
Plus 1 to wound.
+1 to wound.
That's
okay.
right. Okay. So they went from 4s to 3s.
6 shots apiece, you said?
6 shots apiece.
Alrighty.
Okay, so these are hitting on 3s,
Okay, yeah.
re-rolling 1s.
And they're assault weapons?
Yes, they are.
Wow. Very good.
Okay, so this is going to be wounding on 3s,
Wounding on 3s, okay.
re-rolling 1s.
Okay. Let's hope a lot of 2s. A lot of 2s.
Well, there's quite a few.
And what is the AP on this, Michael?
These are -3. Oh, sorry. They're D3.
They're
They're -2.
okay, so 5 up. And how many wounds each?
They're D3 each.
Okay, so 5 ups. We've got 1, 2, 3. And you're saying D3?
D3 each.
I got lots of command points left, so I'm going to use one. Nope. So the Repulsor has got 16 wounds, and we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wounds taken.
11 wounds.
We'll mark that off. And your Terminators.
Yeah, so I'm going to use my last CP to shoot them again at the end of the round. But first we'll go to the Terminators. And the Terminators are all going to shoot into the Infiltrators.
Okay.
So it'll be this twice.
Okay.
Hit on 3s.
And on 3s. No rerolls of any sort.
No rerolls. Wounding on 4s. So it's 5. So 6.
6. Oh, already? Yes, it's twice. Okay, and let's see a lot of 2s. 2s and 3s.
Oh, that was pretty good.
That's not bad.
So it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 wounds.
All right, 15 3-ups. So what do we got there? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. All right, we need 15 3-ups here. And we failed 1. So 1's dead, 2's dead, and 1 has 1 wound left.
So, yep, all but one guy.
All but 1 guy. So we're gonna come over here, and those 2 are dead.
Okay.
So we'll mark our wound.
So we're going to go into the final shoot. And that's going to be shooting the obliterators again.
Okay.
They're going to try for the same target.
Okay.
And they're just going to try and shoot them again. And this is the last 2 of my command points.
So you're done with command points.
I'm done. I'm down to 0.
Okay.
Okay, so strength 7.
Okay.
AP -2.
Okay. So needing
So
4
it'll be 4s. Yeah, so it'll be 5s.
Yep. And they're veterans of the
With
long war.
+1 for the veterans long, which lasts until the whole phase.
Okay.
Okay, put down 3s, rerolling 1s.
That rerolling ones has been crucial for you.
It has.
this round.
It's been really good. And then 4s, rerolling 1s. And so 5 update on him now.
And that's not the same tank?
That's all the same tank.
Nope. Saved 1.
Who?
So go ahead. He's for sure dead.
So it's 3, 6, 9, 12.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's for sure. Does he explode? Nope. So this tank is bye-bye. What's next? Assault phase.
Hey, assault phase. So over here, the Helldrake is going to assault the Eliminator.
Okay.
Over here,
The Executioner, you mean?
Executioner, sorry. Over here, we're going to start with the Venom Crawler. And he's going to assault both the Intercessors and the Repulsor.
Okay.
And then following, he's going to assault it.
All right, so I'm going to pass you the camera, Mike, and I'll start shooting with the Executioner first into your Lonely Helldrake. So let's start with
Helldrake, I don't need very much to get there, but
2 shots from the Executioner Heavy Destroyer. Nope. And it actually, technically, it can re-roll because you can, for their Dark Angels. No, it's reroll once. Sorry.
everyone, that's right.
So then let's go to the Iron Hail Heavy Stubber. 6 shots, needing 6s. Nope. And then what else do we have on there? We've got the Twin Heavy Bolter. Needing 5s. That's nothing. And none of that. Heavy Onslaught Cannon. 6. 12 shots. I still like the previous Dark Angels. Rerolls on 5s and Overwatch on 5s. Nothing. This is looking really good for you. And then just the Iron Hail Heavy Stubber on top. Nope. There you go. Roll your 4 inches.
Makes it with
Just enough.
Makes it with a 4.
Just enough because you have a -2.
Yep. Okay, then we'll go over here.
Okay.
So the Venom Collar is going to jump in first, and he's charging both targets.
Okay, so 4 shots from the Space Marines. 1, nope. And then on this guy here, Heavy Bolters. 2 hits. No wounds. 12 shots on the cannon, or the 2 cannons. Or sorry, the 1 cannon. 6 for 12. And
Another 6 for the small one.
another 6 for the small one. Nothing.
Not 1, I see.
Oh, 1. Nothing. And 4d6 shots for the launchers. 5, 9, 13. 4, 8, 12, 13. fantastic Overwatch.
Okay, so the Venom Crawler. 5, hey?
5
Essentially
minus
3
2.
inches, hey?
So 3, you're just basically there.
Yeah.
So we just have to adjust some terrain, but just basically there.
Okay.
You
And
got
then
very lucky.
The other one, he just shimmies there. Yeah, that was pretty. I got pretty close on both of those, I gotta say.
Yeah, you got lucky.
Yeah, hey. Okay, so.
We'll jump back to Michael's assault phase now.
So the Helldrake we'll start with.
Okay.
He has 6 wounds.
Yes.
It should say 5 there, but he gained 1 at the
Yep.
beginning of our turn. Hey? He has 3 attacks right now.
3 attacks. Let's see him.
He gets +1 because you have fly on your
Okay.
So he is hitting on back to 3s.
Back to 3s.
So it's 2 hits.
Yep. Strength 7, I'd assume.
Strength 7, so he needs 5s. Nothing.
And I hit you back with 1 attack.
Yeah, I've seen more damage with 1 than.
Yeah. No, nothing.
Okay, then we'll go over to. We're actually going to do him first.
Okay.
Because we want to see if we can do enough damage to maybe slow you down at least.
Well, I hope you blow him up and he explodes and does mortal wounds to both of you.
So he has 5 attacks for 2 fists.
Yep.
+1 for hateful assault. So it's hit down 2s.
Crazy walkers with hateful assault. That's nice.
So I'll hit. He is strength 14.
Yep.
So he's being wounded on 3s. So it's 4 at -3.
All right, 6 up.
So it's 3. That's 12 damage.
Okay. So he's got a whopping 4 wounds left.
Yeah. Okay, so with that, the Venom Crawler, we're going to take the Eviscerating Claws.
Okay.
We're going to put all of them into the Repulsor,
Okay.
and then we're going to take his Soul Flare tendrils and put them into the Intercessors.
Okay. What do you want to do first?
Okay, so he has 7 wounds right now, so he's at max bracket. So he has 4 attacks.
Okay.
He's hitting on 4s. So 3.
Okay.
Okay, he is strength 8 right now.
Alrighty.
So he's wounding on 4s. So 1.
1.
That's 1 at -3.
6 up. Nope.
That's another 3 damage.
Okay, so he's got 1 wound left.
Okay. Darn, I should have put my other attacks into him.
Yeah.
Oh well. Okay, he'll do the Soul Thunder Tendrils, and he has 2 extra attacks. And
Alrighty.
he's putting them into the Intercessors, hitting on 4s.
Okay.
And they are strength 7, or strength 6, sorry. So he's wounded on 3s. So 1.
Minus.
And it's -2 for 2 damage.
Nope. So another guy goes down. I think
Okay.
everything in your army does 2 damage.
Quite a bit of it. Quite a bit. So consolidate over here. These guys.
I can still fly away. There's no matter.
Oh yeah, no, but I'm just gonna shimmy over there,
Okay.
and he's just gonna shimmy closer. Right
So I guess my 1 guy gets to attack.
Yep, you want to attack back, and your tank as well.
2 attacks. 3 because they're Primaris and the assault thing, right?
Yep, yeah, that's right. 3 attacks. And all hit.
All hit.
Moving on 5s.
Nothing.
Hey.
And the tank with 1 wound gets D3 for 1. And nothing.
Okay. So at the end of the turn, because the Venom Crawler killed a Intercessor, he goes up a little.
Just kills anything. It gets to go
Yep,
up.
as long as he kills a model.
A model.
At the beginning of your turn, the model regains 1 wound. And, oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. In addition, at the end of each fight phase in which a model destroys any enemy models, this model regains 1 lost wound.
Okay. Well, it's turn 4. I'm hooped.
It's going to be difficult, that's for
No,
sure, because
it's-
you only have 1 tank that can really do anything.
No, it's realistically, unless I hit 6s across the board, it's game over.
It's going to be
So
pretty much.
we might not even have to play Michael's turn 4 because if I don't shoot anything off the board, it's just conceding at this point. He's just got too many things that can still mess me up. So we'll be back at Dark Angel's movement, and we'll see what happens. Sorry guys, we're back. My sergeant rolled 3 hits, needing 5s to wound for 1 meaty wound.
Takes it.
Takes it.
Down to 7.
Down to 7, which is going to be back to 6 or whatever you get.
If he kills him, he'll be back to 8. Okay, 4 attacks with the main weapon. Hit on 4s, 3 hits. Wounding on 2s.
Wounded on 2s.
That's 2 at -3. 3 damage.
Okay, so another guy goes down.
Okay, so he goes back up to
8.
It goes back up to 8. Well, he gains 1 back, and then since that's the end of the round, so it'll go back to mine now.
Yeah. Do these guys have to do a test for losing half the squad?
So they lost 2 this phase,
Okay.
but their leadership 9
Okay.
because of Black Legion.
Yes.
So he's actually go back up to 9. 1 wound at the beginning of the phase.
Yeah. And you know what, Mike? I think we might just have to call it there. And let me explain why. Okay. 1 wound left.
Yeah, so
He's gonna come
He's
forward.
gonna move over here. He's gonna make sure that you can't get close to that.
But-
just in case.
Yeah, but
he's gonna smash it. He's gonna
there's
fight
no
down.
So everyone else is gonna shoot him, and even if they don't, I have to drop down 6 inches
Yep.
and then advance.
That's right.
Right? So the game really won't, and even then that it lets me hold 1, 2 objectives.
Yep.
The probability that you shoot me off of this objective, because I'm not actually technically within 3 inches of it.
Well, this is the top of turn 4. So what's gonna happen is these guys, they're gonna
Yeah.
move up. They're gonna move up 5. They're gonna shoot. Probably kill him.
They should.
With 40 shots. It's
They
good,
should.
good chance. Then they're gonna move over here, and they're gonna just pile around it.
Yeah.
In turn.
And then
5.
that's, and one guy left isn't going to shoot off that many Terminators.
No.
Nor is he going to pump out enough stuff.
Yeah.
So I think, guys, it is safe, not poor sportsmanship or nothing like that, but I think it's very easily to say that this game, I can't actually win it. We both got, if my Warlord was still alive, we might be able to do something.
But I guess I also have a Mindbreaker. Or no, I guess it's corners.
It's
so.
corners, but you could have Linebreaker over here quite easily.
Yeah.
Like just
That's
move
Venom
that,
Crawler, he's gonna
then run.
Gonna run in advance down there.
right? So realistically, that's how the game's gonna end, because I don't see any way, unless Mike does absolutely atrocious rolling, which we haven't seen. We have not seen that from him on the last couple games here on the channel. Unless he really botches everything, I think that's the end of the game.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Mike, what do you think?
Awkward left handshake.
Awkward left handshake. So guys, we are going to tear down some models on the table, and maybe we'll have a quick sit and chat about how the game went and what we think about it. We'll see you guys after. Welcome back for the post game for the Black Legion versus Dark Angels. Mike, what did you think of the game?
I thought it was a great game.
Of course you did.
I mean,
of course you did.
The Black Legion wiping the board with those Dark Angels. I mean, I couldn't have asked for anything better.
Yeah, you jerk. The last 2 games, Mike's saving throws, guys, you've seen it. They've been unbelievable. Whether it was his 5-up, what is that?
All 5-up demon saves across everything that I typically have been fielding.
Yeah, and then you've had the Feel No Pains from the Death Guard. What is that called again?
Disgustingly resilient.
Oh my goodness. The last 2 games between all of his 5-up saves, I think he's probably failed a handful.
Yeah.
This game, the Dark Angels are really suffering not having the doctrines that the standard Codex Space Marines have.
Very much so. I mean, in comparison to what Codex Space Marines have right now, the Dark Angels are way, way behind.
Yeah, and they're my Legion. I'm going to stay with them. I do not want the models collecting that much dust, because what is the cost of 4 repulsors? Oh my goodness, I'm an idiot for buying all of it, but hey, it's plastic crack, right?
That's right.
So where do you think the game turned in your favor? Because your initial reaction when you saw my list, you were quite concerned.
Honestly, when my Lord Discordant was able to cross the map
Yeah.
and get into close combat, I think that was kind of the turning point. And then in the following round, weathering the entire army's shooting against him. If he didn't do that, I think the rest of my army would have just crumbled.
I think so too. I think the fact that your Lord Discordant did so much damage in close combat, like 15 wounds or something in the first round of combat, and that he actually made it across through, what do I have? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 las cannon type shots coming through, and he saved the vast majority. I think he only took 3 wounds or something coming into combat. It was crazy.
Yeah, he was saving everything like a beast.
So
and him paired with the Helldrakes crossing the board, the synergy there and kind of just the harassment. You know, honestly, the Helldrakes didn't do a whole lot of damage.
No.
But they were there to kind of push you out of where you were.
And it worked.
Kind of shuffle you. Yeah, it worked.
It worked.
It worked wonders.
You made me have to move my repulsors, which then in the Dark Angel rule I don't get to
you lose your
my ones.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a great force play.
Yeah. Now the Obliterators coming down and doing as much damage as they did, taking out one full repulsor.
Yeah.
It was almost a 1-to-1 trade, points wise.
Yeah.
But because your other tanks were in different locations, one was across the map trying to push, it ruined the amount of supporting fire that one could have landed over in that section.
Yeah.
And as well as it could have taken out those Terminators if it was still on the board.
And you know what, for me personally, I probably should have put those aggressors in the repulsor. I thought I could neuter you, take away your troops, and take away as much as I could turn 1 for your scoring units, and then just sit back with the heavy shots and wipe your armor from the board. That did not work. That did not work at all, and it really hurt my army in the long run. Right? Yeah. You didn't have to do turn 4. You basically neutered everything on there.
It was really turning in the favor. And you know, I don't know if it was just pure luck. Hey, I was hitting with a lot of my stuff, wounding with a lot of it, as well as making those saves that really won the game. Against the kind of shooting and firepower that was coming against me, an assaulting list like mine that has to push up.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have potentially had extra turns to fire at me and just wipe me off the board.
Yeah, and with myself going with the 18-inch shots for all of the supporting guns, right? Like the frag launchers.
Yeah.
I just like the amount of damage output they can do. Ultimately, on an army like yours, they didn't do too much.
If they were moved up forward, they would have done a lot more, because you did sacrifice the one turn or the first turn to actually shoot those off.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you did recognize that my army wanted you to be as close as possible. Yeah. And I did have a lot of 2-up saves against those kind of shots, which I think helped a lot against the kind of mass shooting you were throwing out with them.
Yeah, absolutely. So guys, let us know in the comments below what you thought of the battle report, what you would have done differently. I really wanted to bring the 4 repulsor list because honestly, I don't think I've played a game with repulsors in probably a year since they first came out. So they're sitting downstairs collecting dust, and I said, you know what, let's bring them out. And the new guy just came out, the Executioner. I wanted to try that. Ultimately, I think for the Executioner, I'm going to bring the Plasma variant for the Dark Angels because I can use weapons from the Dark Age and pump out D6 shots, right, at strength 9, -4, 3 wounds apiece. That's almost better than, and it can fire twice.
I think that is actually probably the better option for Dark Angels.
For Dark Angels. But yeah, we'll have to see. Let us know in the comments below. Join the conversation. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, and hopefully we can continue to bringing you battle reports and list analysis and army reviews that you guys like to see. All right, guys. Until then, see you later.
Catch you later.